Hells bells, this is JTAKRAOSP, number 5. Absence makes the heart go. Sure, I was late to reference King's Quest. Shut up, Fritz. This time around, I'm a bit behind, so it's 4s 22 and 23. Nothing else. Okay, fine. Since I can feel the wand, let me think of something else really quick. Tap dancers. Don't trust them. Polar Express? Didn't watch it. Last burger I ate? Bread was rotting. Splendid Monkey King of Water Curtain Cave? Is alright. Moving on. Kamen Rider 4's episode 22, the 932nd episode. Fjorzengaard's down for the count, so Donna Troy punches the monster of the Ark with some sort of 1-inch punch. I think he was ripping off that guy from Green Hornet. The monster, Secretariat, runs off scared. Donna Troy then catches a feather that falls from the sky and goes off screen to fight Sephiroth. While that's happening, Fjorzengaard's all like, "It's time for the teacher to be taught a lesson." He pulls off his shades, but it wasn't a good enough bit for the theme music to start. So the scene's off to the teacher, Harry Potter. She does nothing important aside from implying that she's the monster. Odd, since they already established that. I wonder why that was necessary. Well, we move on to the Injustice Society, because they're faculty, but also the boss space monsters. It's very clever. It's just going over your head right now, I'm sure. One of the space bosses, a woman with strawberry ice cream hair, is telling Orko to chill out because he's expendable, and also she's wont to use such phrases as chill out for the ice cream on her head. That's clever enough for the intro sequence to start, leading us to someone asking high school students what they're afraid of. I'll call this person Completely Innocent. Completely Innocent's a sit-down comedian. His speciality is Rakugo. What, you don't know what that is? Uncultured brutes. It's pun-based comedy involving a rock and a board game. One of Team Fjorzengaard gives a friendly, sharp jab to Completely Innocent's ribs, causing him to reel in pain. Suspicious of Completely Innocent's pansiness, Don Troy gives a look with its own sound effect. It's all like, "Dikee!" Then he runs behind a corner to change into his warbly Masked Rider form, I guess because he wanted to hear the funky beat that plays whenever he changes forms like that. Fjorzengaard cuts class to find his teacher in that gym from the last episode where apparently all the members like to intimidate people and nearly hit them in the face. Harry Potter stops her fellow gym mates from doing that whole bit since she already did it last time, and Fjorzengaard confronts her about the whole Space Monster Switch thing. She plays dumb, meaning, oh shit, she isn't really the monster, and son of a bitch is the guy from before, Completely Innocent. They went the too obvious route, which involved two people who happen to stomp the ground like horses before they kick. I was expecting a double bluff where it was too obvious not to be true, but there it is. Well, screw you, fours, it's my podcast, and like hell am I gonna correct myself. The teacher, who is totally the monster this week, fights Fjorzengaard in the ring and beats his ass. Fjorzengaard's into that though, so he decides on his own that makes them friends. Oh, and while this is going on, Donna Troy has a pointless fight with the ice cream lady, and nothing important happens. She just smacks him around a bit, says "Nice to see you," and flies off. Meanwhile, later, Fjorzengaard meets Harry Potter after school and reveals his whole Kamen Rider shtick. Harry Potter then reveals, again, that she's totally the monster, like I thought last time. And she's gonna disguise herself as that guy Completely Innocent for the rest of the episode. For good reasons. Speaking of good reasons, at the moon base, Fjorzengaard's friends are putting the robot hot dog in a chicken fight with a robot hamburger, a robot soft drink, and robot french fries. It's the best idea they've ever had. One of Fjorzengaard's friends I didn't give the dignity of a name earlier, Captain S, notes how ironic it would be if that cell phone with magnets that Force has broke his cell phone. This reminds Donna Troy that he also has a cell phone and should call Fjorzengaard since he sorted the monster's true identity at the start of the episode. That identity, of course, being the teacher Harry Potter disguised as a male student, Completely Innocent. So Fjerzengard gets the message and he's off to Rakugo Club. Therein, the teacher, disguised as completely innocent still, turns into Secretariat, and it's on for presumably the last time. Fjerzengard gets beaten up a bit to start, but then he's coached in kickboxing by Harry Potter. Okay, I know that's a little confusing. Harry Potter teaching him how to fight her, but it's her astral projection. Yeah, sure. That's what's helping Fjerzengard out, and it helps him to turn the tables immediately, of course, knowing how to throw a kick. That's until the Space Monster Secretariat evolves. You see, they can do that. So instead of being a monster based on the Pussy Secretariat constellation, he's based on Cancer, the Zodiac. He's a crab now, so I guess I should call him something besides Secretariat. I'll call him Clawful. And I know I'm referring to him as him. I'm gonna refer to him as a male for convenience's sake. It's still totally Harry Potter in disguise. Even though Harry Potter's astral projection, which to the untrained eye would look like Harry Potter, actually joins Fjerzengard's group of friends at the end and seems to hang on as a recurring character. Yeah, so my thoughts on the episode. I like the chicken fight. I guess I shouldn't trust comedians, and I still don't know what Harry Potter teaches. Or, well, Harry Potter's astral projection now, since, all that. For all intents and purposes, yeah, just moving on to the next one now.